question. Height of the prism is 5. So here's your prism. It comes off your paper 5, three-dimensional shape, all right? What is the surface area? So the area of every side. So imagine this coming up 5. So you could figure out this side. You could figure out this side coming off your paper. Or you can just use the formula that we have for surface area. Do you remember what that is? Yes? All right, so perimeter of the base times the height plus 2 area of the bases. So let's figure out the perimeter of the base. Somebody's got a calculator handy, or maybe you know it. 5, 8, 5, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3.
What if you did it different? I did 10 plus.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can go 10 plus 8 plus 5. I mean, you're adding all the numbers up. Yes? Anybody get 26? I want to confirm the same number. You guys all have a calculator. Add up the numbers around there. See if you get 26. I'm not hearing any numbers. Yes, 26?
Yep.
Yes?
Yep.
All right. So the perimeter of the base is 26 times the height. How tall is it again? 5. Plus 2 area of the bases. Now, what's the area of this base? Well, what is the area of the whole thing if this piece was not missing?
40.
8 times 5 is 40. What's the area of the piece missing? 4. So the area of the base is? 36. All right, so I got to take 26 times 5. 130. Plus 2 times 36.
72.
Add them up.
102. 202. I got 22.
I got 222.
Okay, so what's different about yours compared to ours then?
180. I got 30 for the, instead of 26, I got 30.
You mean way at the beginning when I said what is the perimeter?
Yeah, I got 32.
Yeah, me too.
Why wouldn't anybody say that?
Because I
Because
followed
all
wrong.
of you
I usually am.
You literally had to add up all the numbers. Now it's all wrong.
Maybe you were right.
30 is the perimeter of the base. 30 times 5 is 150. 150 plus 72 is 222 centimeters squared. Now you see the importance of getting that correct because it affects everything. Nothing would have been right without that, even though it was off 4. Volume. Area of the base is?
36.
We already figured it out. Times the height.
5.
How do you know the height's 5?
It says the problem.
It says the height is 5. 36 times 5?
180.
Centimeters cubed for volume. Again, just formulas, plugging it in.
I have it.
All right, the height is 10 on the next one. I'm using the same exact equation. Perimeter of the base doesn't change. The height does.
10.
Does the area of the base change at all because of the height?
No.
No, it's still 72. So 30 times 10, 300 plus 72,
372 centimeters squared.
correct. Volume,
Me.
yes.
360 said.
36 times 10.
360 centimeters cubed.
All right, question C. What was the percent increase?
59.6.
All right, well, how much should it increase by? Talking about surface area.
150.
150 divided by the original.
222.
What is 150 divided by 222? What's that?
About 67.
Yeah, let's go one decimal.
Mr. Milgrant,
Yes,
can you send Molly Knight to the counseling center?
sure.
Thank you.
So we're gonna round to one decimal point. We're gonna say 67.6%. Just to be a little more accurate. This one should be easy to see.
100%.
That's a 100% increase. It doubled.
Oh, no wonder why. Oh.
Yes.
For the surface area, it is about 68%.
Yeah, I said I want to be a little more accurate, so I wouldn't count 68 wrong. It doesn't tell us how we should round it. But again, if you can do that problem, you can do any of them. Whether it's a triangle or a circle base, the formulas don't change. They are the same. Question number 2. Where would it be a good thing to have volume? Cruz, give me 1. C, fill in an aquarium. Yes. E, fill in a box with watermelons. Obviously, they're not going to fill the box completely flat. You're not going to squash them in there, right? So how much space they take up. Yep. G, gas in a tank. There's actually one more. Hardest one to find. B.
Let's go.
In order to figure out how much your jewelry is worth, you'd have to melt it down to figure out how much gold you actually have. And then it'd be a liquid, which is volume.
Wouldn't that be a waste of your money then?
Well,
Save it.
not really. It's whether it's in a, if it's in a diamond or a pile of liquid gold, it's worth the same. Question number 3.
Gold doesn't turn into a diamond.
Question 3. I meant like a necklace in the shape of a whatever, diamond star, whatever.
A pile of liquid gold.
Yep. Melting it down. Any other comments? Ryer, help me out with number 3.
Okay. Tom draws a triangle.
Yep, we read it. Tell me what to draw.
A triangle. The bottom's 4. The right side's 3.1 centimeters, and then the left side's 2.6 centimeters.
All right, so it only tells you have a 40 and a 50. And a side of 4, so it doesn't matter what these are. That we don't need to have those.
I did.
Right now the 4 is across from the 90. So if I move the 4 somewhere other than across from the 90, it's going to be different. So I can put it right here. If you use that app, that's certainly possible. These other numbers will change, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't say it needs to have those. So is this the same or different? Different, so yes. Question number 4, kind of a tricky question. Got to work backwards on that one. Ryer, read that one for me.
Angle H is half as large as angle J. Angle J is 1/4 as large as angle K. Angle K has measured 240 degrees. What is the measure of angle H?
All right. So, angle H is half of J. Angle J is 1/4 of K. And tells me K is 240. So I'm going to work backwards. What's 1/4 of 240?
60.
That means J is 60. What's 1/2 of 60?
30.
30. So again, I like to write the formulas down. Not required.
Couldn't you just do 240 divided by 4 and then get 60 and then divide that?
That's exactly what we did. All right, question 5. We had a good start on this one yesterday. We said the area of the whole flag was 6. I had to figure out the area of this circle. Now we said the diameter is 2/3, so it should have been easy to get the radius. What's half of 2/3? 1/3. So I need to take 1/3 times 1/3 times pi. So 1 divided by 3 times 1 divided by 3 times pi. So I get about 0.348. 0.348, I don't care how far you go. So I'm gonna take that divided by, what was the area of the flag? Divided by 6. And then make it into a percent. Most of this flag gonna be the yellow circle or pretty small percent? Should be small, right? So if you have an answer like 50% of that flag is not gold, right? It makes no sense. What do you think?
5.4%.
5.4, you're gonna round 5.81 to 5.4? 5.81%, about.